What's going on, people? Welcome to the road trip. Man United on the way to Anfield versus Liverpool, 4:30 p.m. Kickoff in the UK. Listen. We all know how we feel going into this game. Some more than others. Do you know what? I actually have spoken to a couple Man United fans in the last couple of days saying, you know what, Flex? It ain't going to be like last year, yeah? We might lose, but honestly, we can get a draw. Liverpool ain't that good. Like, we can have a reaction. The players got to show something. Surely they can't do what they did last year. Surely it can't be another mauling. That's what some fans have said to me. How do I feel on the day of the game? Well, Owen said, he said a couple of days ago on one of the shows, he goes, well, sometimes, you wake up and you feel a little bit different towards the game. On your way into the studio, then you're going to get team news and all of these things. Sometimes you feel a bit better. No, I don't. I don't feel a bit better. If I'm being honest, I know this team has it in them to get smoked like 6-7-0 again. But if I'm being honest, and this could be the maddest jinx. It's slim pickings because I think we're going to lose. But I don't think it'll be like a 6-7-0 again and all that. I don't think it'll be like. I do think we'll lose comfortably. Which is, I don't want to feel like that, but I'm very scared about that. But there is something in me that thinks surely it can't be as bad as last year. But then again, listen, we know what this team's capable of. And actually, when me and Owen went through the team that started last year at Anfield versus the team that's probably going to start tonight, there is actually a lot of players not there. So, listen, just please fight. Just show a bit. Because really, right, this is what pisses me off. If we take out our own situations of how shit we've been and obviously what happened last year, which last year was last year. You don't ever want to see that ever again in professional football, right? At any level. But Liverpool can be got at. They've got weaknesses you can exploit. Yes, they got heavy firepower. Yes, they outscore most teams. That's why they're top of the league and they ain't lost. You know what I mean? And now they've got the chance to go 6 points clear of City. This is a different beast that you're walking into. 7,000 more fans in Anfield. You know what I mean? They've been on a run. They ain't lost at home in God knows how long. All of these things. But what I'm saying is there's no excuses for us not to fight and compete is what I'm saying. I'm not saying we have to go, we better win this game or 10 odds out, because at the end of the day, even if this was a fully functioning Man United side and we were confident, we could lose here. You can lose. But what I think is the most disgusting thing is that the biggest thing I'm scared of and the biggest thing I'm worried about is the team not putting enough in to compete. Playing with intensity, being ugly, getting in people's faces, not being scared to ruffle a few feathers, not being scared of the Anfield hostility. Not going for it, show a bit. Being too scared to pass forward, only going sideways and backwards because we're shitting ourselves. Those are the things for me are unforgivable. I just want to see us go and have a go at Liverpool. Fuck what happened in the 7-0. And I know you can say, oh no, you can't forget it. No, we can. We have to. Or the players have to. I want to see us at least show a little bit that the badge of Manchester United actually means something to these players. That's it. If they put it all in and Salah was just too excellent, they're playing free-flowing football. Oh my God, what could you do with Luis Diaz there? It was a sensational. Oh, what a strike from Szoboszlai. All them types of things. You hold your hands up and say, fuck, that was a shit day. But what I don't want to be doing by the end of this game is sort of being in this situation where I've looked at the team and I've gone, they didn't even try. Where was the urgency? Where was the reaction? Where was the trying to scrub out the 7-0? Where was trying to get back some self-respect from last year? Where was trying to show that, all right, we're shit and we're in a bad moment, but we're still Man United. We can give you a game. Don't think you're just going to come here and beat us 4, 5, 6, 7-0. Even our own fans might think that might happen to us, but that's not on our watch. Yeah, all the Scousers are thinking easy pickings. AGT, like he said, I'm not saying they're going to care about AGT in particular. But I'm saying, listen, anything less than 3-0 is a disgrace. Anything less than 3-0 is a disgrace. They're laughing at us. They think this is an easy game. And yeah, some Liverpool fans might be a bit nervous and Klopp might say what he wants to say. But deep down, if they don't win this game and win it comfortably, they're going to be pissed. And that is embarrassing for us. So look, if we lose, right, I ain't going to do the shouting and swearing thing. You've seen my thing. But where I will get angry, I swear to God, where I will get angry is if we just buckle like we did last year. Do you know what I'm saying? And actually, for 35, 40 minutes last year, we was actually okay. I was pleased with the performance. And then obviously second half, we know what happened. And just before half time. But if it's things that are frustrating, like, oh my God, Højlund just had to score. Because that's another thing. We ain't going to get bare chances. We're not. We're not going to get bare chances. We're not going to be in a position whereby there's chances galore and we're battering them. And if we are and we don't capitalise, of course, that's a different conversation. I'll be pissed. But what I expect is an onslaught from Liverpool. I expect them to be on the front foot. The crowd's going to be up. We're going to have to go through some tough moments. But if we don't show a level of resilience, if we don't show a level of being compact and defending properly and looking after each other and looking out for your teammate and show a level of fight and determination and intensity, if we don't show that, that's where I'm like, it's unforgivable. Obviously, with how Eric sets us up, I don't know, does he have a trick up his sleeve? Is he going to try and go 5 at the back because he's worried and play 2 up top? Or is he going to go 4-4-2? Does he want Marcus Rashford to have to play, but he also wants Højlund there? Does he? I don't know. I'm not saying he's going to do that. I'm saying if he does something tactically to try and do something different, we'll look at it and see if it works. Is he going to shoot himself in the foot with some bad decisions? You know? I don't know. But that I will dissect as it comes. But one thing I know before kickoff that I'll be pissed at is if these men don't even fight, if they just buckle, if they don't show any heart, you know, at the end of the day, my decision still stands the same. Win, lose or draw today. Well, obviously not win or lose, win or draw, because that would make it right. If we lose today, I'm not Ten Hag out. Like, I know there's certain people are saying, even if we get smashed 5-0, like, if we get smashed 5-0, he's got to go. If it's a big scoreline, he's got to go. I'm not even in that camp. I'm still sticking to what... I'm not going to let the emotion and the anger of how I feel towards what's going on kind of make me be short-sighted. I know what's coming. I know that the Ineos situation is going to happen and we need a level of calm and we need to just stick with Eric to ride this shit out because there's more pain's going to come. I'm okay. I'm not okay with that, but I understand that. I'm not shocked at that. That's why I don't, like, after every loss, I'm not going to go, oh, he's clueless, he's done this, what the hell, That's just not what I'm on because I know where we're at. So there's a certain level of things I do expect. But where I will get vexed, like I said, is this whole, like, you know, there's just no fight. You man aren't even trying to have a go. And I'm not saying run around like a headless chicken so that we're open and we concede 5 by doing it the other way. And I'm not saying just sit there and camp out. There's going to be times where we can't press the ball. There's going to be times where we have to defend properly. I'm not asking for a flawless performance. I'm just asking that I can look at the players and say, they're fucking trying. They're trying. And I don't know if I'm going to get that. And that's why I fear the worst for this. So, yeah, I didn't even get into team selection, did I? I mean, really quickly, I think it's going to be interesting to see what he does at centre-back. Obviously, Varane's got to play. Does he go with Luke Shaw left centre-back and put Dalot left-back and what's his name? Wan-Bissaka at right-back? Obviously, you got Mo Salah out there on the right. Who's best to go up against Mo Salah? To be honest, it doesn't really matter. He cooked up Shaw last year, cooked up Martinez last year. He's got the most goals against Man United, I think, out of in that game. In that rival game, it doesn't really matter. But personally, I'd probably want Luke Shaw left back for what it is. Centre backs, what would I do? Definitely go Varane. Would I go Evans? I'd probably just go Lindelof, to be honest with you. I'd probably go Lindelof. I'd go Wan-Bissaka right back for sure. Midfield, for me, he has to play Kobbie Mainoo. I don't care. There's no other options. Like, you can say Hannibal is a little bit more ahead of Kobbie Mainoo. No, he's not. Kobbie Mainoo's shown a little bit. And what's the point in not putting him in? What's the point in not putting him in? Like, we've got nothing else to lose. I'm not saying he's going to run the game and he's going to boss it. And, you know, we might find it really, really tough. But he's got to play. He's our best option, considering where we're at. Him, Amrabat, and McTominay, it's got to be, in my opinion. I don't see how it can be anything different. There's no one else. The only other option he can do is McTominay, Amrabat, Hannibal, which again I don't agree with. I think it should be Kobbie Mainoo. He's got more quality than Hannibal. Hannibal will to be fair, will give us fight. I give him that. He will give us fight. He will run around. He will kick people. But to be honest, it might be in the wrong way. Might get overexcited and start kicking people, yellow card early, and then he's walking a tightrope. I'd go Amrabat. I'd go Mainoo, and I'd go Scott McTominay. For me, I want Marcus Rashford to start. I do, and I know that sounds effed, but I do. I think he should start. If that means Garnacho needs to have a little bit of a break and challenge Rashford to actually do something and run around, I'm willing to see if he can today. I know people can say, don't do it, Flex, and let me know if you agree. Does he play Rashford up front? What does Højlund look like again? Like I said, even if he tries to put Rashford up front for a threat in behind, it's something different. Because if I'm honest, I can't see Højlund doing anything. We're not going to play to his strengths. He's going to be up against Konate and Van Dijk, just wrestling high balls at his throat or his chest or his head that he can't get to. At least Rashford won't get involved in none of that. And if he can run around and show a little bit of the heart, he can cause them problems on the counter. And then you keep Garnacho on the left and you keep Antony on the right for the balance, even though he ain't been great. That's what I'll go with. Let me know, guys. I don't know what's going to happen. Here's just holding on, seatbelts on, guys, because let's be honest, we ain't going to win this game. But who knows? Anyhow we get something out of this game, it's going to feel amazing. But it doesn't feel like that. Let me know. Anyway, I'm out of it. Peace.